Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true, yes, I'm a fool. No
You've had the
one
most
sees
amazing life, Norman, because you had really tough time when you were a child, a really tough time.
I must confess that when I was 9, my parents were divorced. And they split up and left me and my dear brother.
You were put into care, weren't you?
Yes. With someone who really loves me. When I was 14, I walked from London to Cardiff, and I'm not kidding you, all the way. And then I went down the docks and I got a job as a cabin boy on a ship called the Mendy Court, looking after the officers and things like that. I went to the Argentine, right up the River Plate. I never forget as long as I live. And then I got into the army.
Norman, your time in the army was crucial to you in developing you as an artist, wasn't it?
Oh yes, the troops were laughing and we were just having fun. I wasn't being paid for it, I was just having fun and getting marvellous mates and all that. And then because of that, I was asked if I'd do something in the concert. And I said, oh yes, please. And they couldn't believe I worked well, and then I enjoyed it.
You were clowning around. What did you used to do with your arms? You were meant to be marching, and how did you march?
Instead of doing that, I started doing rolling the arms and things like that, messing about. I used to mess about and get told off and all that. But I never forget a sergeant telling me off, rather like this. He came over and he said, Wisdom, you stop messing about like that, because I'm not going to... You're messing about and making me laugh too, and all that. I'll never forget that. And the blokes were screaming.
And you learnt your instruments in the army too, because you were a songwriter as well, aren't you?
Yes, I wrote, don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true, yes, I'm a fool. No one seems to care. I'd give the world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see... You had enough yet?
That was lovely. You do have a lovely voice.
Falling in love with my...
There's no stopping him now.
When I left the army, it was so exciting and wonderful, and I couldn't believe what was going on, and people saying, you know, wonderful stars saying to me, very funny, Norman.
And tell me about working for the Rank organisation and your first film. That must have felt incredible to actually be on the cinema.
That's right, Travelling Store, first one. First one, Pinewood Studios, yes. I'll never forget it as long as I live.
Everyone will remember that moment when you fell into the water. It was hilarious.
Oh, that was when I was talking with a girl and all that, fell into the water. Well, that was deliberate, larking about.
And the director loved it.
Of course he did, yes. The director, John Petticarstairs, was marvellous and kind, and he used to be nice, telling me, you know, he used to come and say nice things to me.
And you won an award for Trouble in Store.
Yes, it was.
And you really enjoyed it, didn't you, working there at Pinewood?
It was, to me, absolute fortunate heaven, because I'd been working on the stage and suddenly I was doing films and starring in the films, and enjoying myself with lovely people like Margaret Rutherford was wonderful. John Petticarstairs, the director, was great, and there was all charms. It was work, but it wasn't work really, it was fun and getting paid for having fun. What a lucky little devil I was.
Lucky little devil.
Something that I never forget.
You always played the underdog in the films, didn't you?
Invariably, yes. Oh yes, as well. But good storylines.
And you always got the girl in the end.
I suppose you're right, yeah. Thinking back. Nice girls.
Has it been wonderful to be regarded as the clown that makes people laugh?
Oh yes, it's very nice.
Some people call you the clown prince of Albania as well.
Yeah.
They love you in Albania, and they love your records and films in Albania.
Yes.
And you were mobbed when you went there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
You're getting all embarrassed now. Blow your trumpet.
Well, I'm not embarrassing. I mustn't swank.
You also went to America and you went on Broadway and you were very successful there, weren't you?
I mustn't swank too much.
Tell me about it.
I did. I lived in America. But
Is that where you met Laurel and Hardy when you were over there?
I'd met them before, but I saw them again.
You were on Broadway and made a great success of the show there.
Yes. And I was asked all sorts of things, but you know, it looked as though I would have been staying in America, but I couldn't because I was married and had a couple of children. I didn't want to stay in America. I came back to England, but sadly, I was talking about my wife died.
Mm-hmm. So you left America and you were with your children.
Yes.
And Norman, you're a real
Yes,
family
my
man,
children.
aren't you? You're a real family man.
Oh, well, I love my kids, yes. They're grown up now. They're both married.
And you love your grandchildren.
Yes.
Your grandson was up there with you when you received your knighthood, wasn't he? He must have been very proud of his granddad.
Afterwards, he was just crying and holding me and couldn't believe it.
And your grandchildren enjoy watching your films.
Oh, yes, they've got them all.
And the wonderful thing is now, children like your grandsons can enjoy your films as well. They're there for history to see.
Yeah, that's right, they do. And they've got all the collection. I like looking at them myself still, all of them. I see them again and again and again. I do. I don't get fed up with them. I want to say to you how nice and kind you're being to me.
Norman, now you learnt to tap dance when you were in the army and you loved those days, didn't you?
Well, when we were marching, yeah.
Absolutely. Go on, tell us how to tap dance then.
Dum, 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 bum, dum. I can't give you anything but love. Baby, see.
You're amazing, you really are. Did that bring back memories, seeing those pictures?
Oh, which one?
Well, the ones in there, they're lovely, aren't they, of
yeah.
the films?
Oh yeah, I've seen them all before. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah.
I know it's
That picture of Laurel and Hardy, they signed that, didn't they?
Yeah.
To you. That's amazing. They must have been great fun to meet Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, they were. They're good chums, yes. Very nice.
And Charlie Chaplin thought so highly of you as well.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
You were his greatest clown, you were.
I'm like a little devil.
Come on, let's go in.
Why are you going in?
Well, it's a bit chilly out here. You're not going to trip me up now, are you?
I won't do that now.
God, you're so agile. I can't believe it.
What?
You're so fit.
What?
It's all that.
Well, I'm only 91.
It's all that golf that you play.